All right, Shalom. First off, and foremost as always, I want to say Kol Lame La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor being to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And it's Shalom to you, Anki out there is pushing his truth through his spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Okay, so this lesson is going to be titled, Don't Allow Babylon's Vanity to make you lose sight of prophecy. Okay, don't allow the vanity of these people's lives, or your affairs in the world take your sight off the prize. Okay, because hey, even though things may be going on in your life or things may be happening around you, just keep in mind that prophecy is going to be fulfilled, regardless. And this vain lifestyle, that people are living and that we see, and the average 9 to 5 and clocking in, clocking out, the whole ordeal. Don't allow that to take your eyes off the prize. Okay, because Babylon, before I get the precept real quick, Salakia, just want to say one thing, because Babylon can drain you of your energy. Babylon can chew you up and spit you out. Okay, but we have to, keep that in mind. And know that the Lord's word is going to come to pass. Meaning what? Prophecy. This year 2024 being the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay, so that in itself, should just keep us clear-minded, sober, and circumspect, because this place is about to go. Okay, so back to the title, it says Babylon's vanity. Excuse me. So Salakia says, don't allow Babylon's vanity make you lose sight of prophecy. Okay, so starting off, I'm gonna get a second Esdras. All right, second Esdras. All right, 14. I'm gonna get it in the GNT, which stands for the Good News Translation. Okay, second Esdras 2. Excuse me, second Esdras 14. And let's see here. I'll start at verse 13 and go to verse 16. Okay, the second Esdras 13. Okay, to verse 16, it says, so set your house in order, warn your people, comfort those who are humble, and teach those who are wise, then say goodbye to this mortal life. Put earthly cares away from you, throw down your human burdens, and lay aside your weak human nature. Right, man? Put those earthly cares behind you, Put that shit behind you, man, because, we have bigger fish to fry, And like I said, the things that we go through, whatever's going, like the affairs going on in our life or whatever the case may be, we have to keep in the back of our heads that this place is gonna go. So everything that we see right now is just is vain. It's vanity. This life right now, this is not our life. It may be a life at the present moment, but this is not the end for us. We have more, to look forward to, And it says, verse 14 says, put earthly cares away from you, right? Put these earthly vain ass thoughts, far from you. Okay? Because we seek things that are above, not things that are actually. Let's get that real quick. I'm gonna hold that. Real quick, let me get Colossians 3 and verse 2, and it says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth, right? Set your affection on things towards heaven, meaning what? Constantly meditating on the kingdom, constantly meditating on getting delivered, constantly meditating on, living in a society where it's nothing but righteousness. Okay, that's how we set our affections on above. Thinking about Yahweh return, and him coming back to set the earth back in order, man. you know? And it says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth, meaning what? Things that are temporal, things that are vain, carnal, you know? We don't, put our all, into trying to, be the next big thing here on earth, trying to look for, you know, so-called trophy wife, like guys do out here in the world, or trying to pursue a career that's going to be stagnant and dead end. Okay, trying to pursue a rap career, or some career that the average Jake is trying to pursue. But ultimately that Jake has to sell out to make it here. On this side. You know. That's why we don't, set our affection on things on the earth, because if you want to do that, then you got to sell out to Esau. Okay? And that's what we're not going to do. So that's why we set our affection on things above, on things that are heavenly, not the things that are earthly. Okay? So back to 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 14, it says, put earthly cares away from you. Throw down your human burdens. Right, man, that flesh, man. That flesh, that flesh has a mind of its own. That flesh, it can, make you think that, you're missing out on certain things, trying to give you the spirit of FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out, trying to put that worldly spirit on you, trying to, put thoughts in your head about a woman or whatever the case may be. Okay. Those are just, fleshly human burdens that mean nothing. Okay. Because we have way more, stored up for us, man. Okay. The Lord has, planets, prepared for us. Okay. New bodies prepared for us. Okay. New everything prepared for us. All right. So why sit up here, and allow Babylon's vanity to make you lose sight? All right. Don't allow this place to make you, take your eyes off the prize. Okay. And it says, and lay aside your weak human nature. Right, man. Lay aside, those weak thoughts, rebuke those weak thoughts, rebuke, those fleshly thoughts, man, and keep your eyes in the prize, keep your eyes single, tunnel vision. Okay. Verse 15, it says, pull all your anxieties aside and get ready to leave this world quickly. Right, man. Put those, that, hey, man, you gotta rebuke that anxiety demon, you know, because hey, whatever you can't control, don't even worry about it. If it's not in your control, don't even worry about it, man. Okay. So something happens in your life, hey, you got to take it to the chin, and, keep pushing and keep your eyes on the prize. Okay. Now, of course, it's easier said than done, but that's all part of, this walk. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be, not so smooth. But us as men of the Lord, we have to continue to endure, to be good soldiers, spiritual soldiers of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. So the Lord is building us up so that way in that day of trouble and Jacob's trouble, we'll be, we'll be steadfast. We'll have a sound mind. Okay, the scriptures say, the Lord, didn't give us the spirit of fear, okay, but of a sound mind. So that's what we have. So we gotta have a fortified spirit in this truth, a fortified mind in this truth. Okay. And that comes with, keeping your eyes on the prize. Okay. So we got that. Okay. 2nd Ezra 14, GNT. Now, let's get this. This is the book of Philippians. Let me get into KJV, actually. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 3 and 13. Okay, and it says, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. You see? So right here, Paul is saying, the things, things are behind him, you know? Whatever things has happened to you in his truth, whether you have fallen, but you got to get back up, because the scriptures say a righteous man falleth, but getteth back up, and keep going. Just like in the boxing match, you may get, knocked down. Okay. Your glove may touch the mat, but guess what? You get back up. You get back in your stance and you keep going. Okay. You keep going until your hand is raised. And just like Paul right here is saying, he's not looking back. Okay. He's not looking back, but he's looking forward and looking towards the mark, towards that prize, okay, of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And what's that? That prize is deliverance, salvation, eternal glory. Okay. And that's what we hope for. We hope to be delivered. We hope to be, saved in the long run, because we all know that this place is about to go. Okay. So why, focus on this world, and knowing that it's going to go, compared to focusing on things that are heavenly, you know, deliverance, Yahweh Shai's return, new bodies, focus on things like that. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, it says, why we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal, right? So the things that we see here in this present time, this present life, okay, the things we see are temporal. People getting, these celebrities and their ways of life. People out here just so-called making it, and hey, let them have that. They got the consolation. Okay, that all that shit is temporal. You know, we laugh at that because they're gonna get judged anyway. Okay, that shit is all vain. You see, but we focus on things that can't be seen, like the kingdom. Getting delivered. Having eternal glory with the Yahweh Shai. Okay, having the law written in our inward parts. All right, those things we can't see right now, but we know is coming. Okay, and that's why it's eternal. You see, meaning what? Forever, because we know that forever glory is coming. Okay, so you can't allow Babylon, to take your eye off the, take your eye off the prize. Don't allow, nobody out here. Don't allow Satan to get you off your A game. You see, and that's one thing too. I'm gonna get it real quick. All right, people out here would try to and ultimately Satan, or Satan working through these people, they'll try to, knock your faith. But that's why, you got to keep pushing and pray to Yahweh Shema Shai to continue to endure. Okay. There's a second Esdras 15 and verse 3, and it says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not their incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay, now word incredulity means unbelief, or unbelievers, and people out here, they don't believe anyhow about Shema Shai, so, don't allow what they're doing to, throw you off course, okay, or don't allow what they say to you to throw you off course, because the people, hey, man, hey, let these people talk. They're going to talk, but, so let's see how they act, during Jacob's trouble, when shit hits the fan, when calamity and all hell breaks loose. You see, a lot of people don't think that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to, bring harsh judgment upon this place and bring anguish and mournings and sorrows upon these people. He's going to do that, and people don't believe that the words of the Lord is not going to come to pass because they're caught up in the vanity of Babylon. You see, but us, we're not caught up in the vanity of Babylon. That's why, like the title says, we got to keep our eyes on the prize, you know? So, hey, we got to keep pushing and keep going. All right. So back in, where was I at? Second Esdras. Damn, where was I? I lost my spot. No, Corinthians, excuse me. 2 Corinthians 4:18. And it says, I'll finish it off, and it says, but the things which are not seen are eternal, right? And the things that we can't see, and guess what? They're gonna come to pass, and we're gonna get the glory forever, man. All right. To prove that, let's get this. Romans 8:18. And it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy, are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Okay. So the glory that we are going to soon receive is definitely worth the wait. It's definitely worth the wait, man. In Babylon, Babylon can make you lose sight of that, but don't allow it to, don't allow Babylon to make you lose sight of what's coming. Don't allow Babylon to make you lose sight of prophecy, the MOTB, that's still coming. That's going to shake the whole world up. The hour of temptation, you see? Okay. Jacob's trouble, World War III, Yahweh's return. All those things are coming to pass, man. All right. People are lollygagging out here thinking that, the world we live in is just going to keep going on. But no, prophecy is going to become reality. Prophecy is reality. People are going to soon, see that what we were saying through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai, starting with the apostles and on down, was true. And then they're going to know that prophets have been among them. True prophets of the Lord have been among them. You see? So right now, you may be suffering, going through financial issues, going through, problems in the flesh with a woman, problems in the job, dealing with demons. Hey, don't worry. Just know that the sufferings, us having patience, is gonna be, worthy in the long run, because we have sacrificed things to serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And the Lord is gonna, give that back to us 100-fold. Okay. So why not suffer now, and then, reign supreme forever, reign supreme later, just like Job. The Lord put Job through it. The Lord took his children away from him, took his cattle, everything. The Lord stripped Job from everything. But the latter end of Job, he received it all and then some. He got daughters that were beautiful. He got his sons back. He got more cattle. And Job lived, to see that. Okay. So how much more when we receive, things back to us, but it's going to be 100-fold. And on top of that, it's going to be for all eternity, man. Going to have new bodies, we're going to have, our health is going to be up to par. We're not going to age. We're going to be immortal, man. We're going to be completely righteous from head to toe. How can, that's definitely worth the wait. You see? So like the title of this lesson, don't allow Babylon's vanity to make you lose sight of privacy. Because Babylon, it could keep you in this dismal state of just being stagnant, man. Being content, and that's what it is. A lot of people here in Babylon, they're okay with working a 9 to 5, working paycheck to paycheck, paying rent, paying taxes, things of that nature. No, that's not life. People are used to, living in apartments, living on top of each other, kids being kidnapped and, just adultery and, the list goes on, man. People are okay with how the world is right now, you see? But soon the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put this world right side up, you know? And to prove that, let's get this. 2 Peter 3 and verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's what we are looking for. We are we are fervently hoping, in which we know is going to come to pass, but we are hoping to dwell in a society, in a kingdom where there's nothing but righteousness, and the word hope, it just means to expect, so we earnestly expect, Yahweh Shai to come back, deliver us, and to put, a righteous vibration back in the earth. Because right now the whole world is under a wicked vibration, you know. But that's why soon the Lord is going to come back and, and take this man out of power, you know, and then, Yahweh Shai, the king, the 12 king, the King David, the 12 and the elect. Hey, man, we're going to, be a righteous ruling society very, very soon. Okay. So I got that. Okay. Got that. Now let's get, I'm going to end it off on here. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 19. And it says, and lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. You see, and that's what we're doing. And how do we do that? By doing the work, serving the Lord, being charitable, putting lessons up, feeding the Lord's sheep, you know, constantly meditating on prophecies, being a good watchman of Yahweh Shema Shai and warning, the sheep of the Lord, all that is doing that. All that is, that's part of our reasonable service, serving Yahweh Shema Shai, being a living sacrifice, putting this world behind us, because we know that a greater world is coming. All right. That's how we, store treasures in heaven compared to storing treasure here on earth where, moth and rust do corrupt, and where somebody, just like Howard Shai said, where thieves break through and steal. Okay. Nobody can take this away from us, man. Okay. This truth is more precious than any rubies, any precious stone, anything, any amount of money in this world. Hey, man, this truth is this is the real money, and that's why in the book of James it says that, the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, he has chosen the poor of this world, but rich in faith. You see, we are rich spiritually because we are rich in faith and have faith in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because in the days of calamities, money is not going to save you. Carnal riches is not going to deliver you. But having faith and calling upon the names of Yahweh Shema Shai will. You see? So back in Matthew 6 and verse 21, and it says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right. So wherever, your mind is geared towards, your heart, your heart meaning your mind, wherever your mind is focusing on, there there, your treasure would be, you know, because you got a lot of guys, especially in Israel, their heart is geared towards, earthly things and carnal and vain things. That's where their heart is. But our heart is towards heaven, towards, heavenly things. Okay. Just like Yahweh Shai, told Jake, he was like, he told those wicked ass Jakes, he was like, he said, I'm from above, you are from beneath, you know. We are thinking about things that are heavenly, man. Things that are, things that are of things that are eternal, can't be seen. Okay. Verse 22, and it says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Meaning what? Meaning we have tunnel vision towards the prize. Okay. We got to keep our eyes single and keep our eyes in the prize, man. That's the whole point of this lesson. Not allowing Babylon's vanity and the affairs that you have in this world within the Babylon make you lose sight of privacy. Okay. Don't allow the bubble of Babylon to take your mind off the prize, man. Stay the course. Okay. Just like okay, for example, save your a pro NBA player, and you got to go to the championship and play game 7 of the finals. Something dramatic happened to you or to someone that prior to that game. You got to put that thought behind you and focus in that game. Or else if you're not focused, then what? You're going to lose. Okay, so you got to keep the eyes in the prize so that way you can win that championship. Okay, so the point is, don't allow Babylon, or anybody in Babylon, a woman, a nigga, anything, man, a demon. Don't allow any of that to take your eye off of what's important. Okay, which is deliverance, salvation, eternal glory, and reigning with the Yahweh Shai, man. That's what matters. Okay, and which, the words of Yahweh Shema Shai will become manifest and will come to pass. Okay, aka prophecy. All right. So that being said, I just want to say, call Lam La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor being to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. And Lord's will, the Lord's sheep was edified by this lesson. Until next time, I say Shalom.